My name is Benson Thoudsanikone. I'm the general manager of Thoudsanikone projects. I am also a professional engineer, registered in Saskatchewan, also a chartered professional accountant, and my background is also, I have an MBA as well. I guess my background has been more on the construction side as well. I've been at Thoudsanikone projects for about a year now, but for the last better part of a decade, I also spent a lot of time at SaskPower, the provincial power utility, working in business development and also in the renewable energy side of the business for SaskPower. Before I left there, I was involved with the development of the Thoudsanikone hydroelectric project, which is a 50 megawatt hydroelectric project in partnership with Black Lake First Nation, and that project itself was about in excess of about $500 million. And just in my current role, I manage a construction company based in the utility sector. However, we're also been working in the renewable energy space, working with various developers and manufacturers as well.
So can you comment on what your perception is of the world of opportunities that exist for First Nation businesses, or entrepreneurs for that matter, in infrastructure renewal and general construction?
Yeah, well, right now, I think in infrastructure renewal, I mean, as you're well aware, I mean, there's a huge infrastructure gap, not only within the municipalities, highways, but also in the utility side. So we're kind of in an age where we've built all the major capital projects. Now a lot of them are reaching end of life, and now there's a lot of significant opportunities, that I see on the infrastructure and the construction side with, utilities and municipalities reinvesting in capital assets.
So can you comment then on, the energy landscape is changing. We have a lot of new variables coming down the pipeline, like carbon taxation and just the sustainability of carbon-based energy. Can you comment on your perception of opportunities that exist in the renewable energy space?
Right now, I think if you were to ask me, we're kind of on the precipice of really a fundamental shift in the renewable energy space. Like you said, we're in an era of major infrastructure growth and change, and with that too, we're coming with increased constraints, not only from stakeholders but also from the environment as well. So when we're looking at renewables and renewable energy as a whole, I would characterize it as kind of being a era of renewables. You're seeing, technologies almost being on par with grid parity in terms of some solar. You're seeing, governments also creating incentives to create that environment for the development of renewables like solar, wind, and also hydro. And part and parcel with that, when you think of renewable energy, it kind of in parallel speaks to what I'll call a new economy, in the sense where increasingly Aboriginals, First Nations, and nations in general are going to be a huge part of major projects like renewable energy projects going forward. I mean, any major pipeline, or any major hydroelectric plant, a lot of that is not going to move forward without stakeholder consent, and even partnerships with First Nations and moving those projects meaningfully.